What is up, you fantastic Ford frickaroos? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and welcome everybody to another NASCAR Diecast review provided by my good friends at Circle B Diecast. So as we're going to do that nice little low-res zoom in right there, I mean, goddamn, that's my production quality in this channel, guys. But for real, make sure to use that promo code OBBYT to get you guys $6 off the shipping with that wonderful promo code from my good friends at Circle B. And I'm showcasing that for you guys today because, no, Ford didn't bought me out on this review, but it is on a car that I picked up from these guys, and it is on Brad Keselowski's. And how many times do I have to say this? No, he did not win this race. His other driver did, but we'll get into that in a second. This is Brad Keselowski's 2023 Castrol Edge Ford Mustang 4 RFK, if you guys haven't seen that on the box. So yeah, this is definitely a diecast. I probably could not time anything any more better because, as you guys know, RFK is the most recent winner at the NASCAR Cup Series at Daytona. And let me just say, man, this team is hot. And I mean red hot like that Castrol logo. But we're going to get into more of this, guys, in a second, as let's go and start the unboxing and official diecast review of the Brad Keselowski 2023 Castrol Edge car. And alrighty, guys, we got this diecast out of its box, and my god, man, the Castrol cars, like, year in and year out, they have just found a way to just get better and better with these paint schemes. But of course, this is supposed to represent not the original Castrol car that we'll get to in the side-by-side comparison in a second. As you can see, this car definitely does have a little bit of a skewiness going on with that RFK6. So, and also looks like some foil, some wrinkles or bubbling. So, even though we're getting ourselves a nice, cool, like sticker-like quality, I mean, very reflective, but quality does pretty much suck on these. I mean, I have noticed that, especially on my Tyler Reddick 3Chi car from last year, the one that was like the white base version, that had like, see the reflection, man. Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna pay $2 or $3 for something to have a cool feature like that, I mean, the quality should be a little bit better, because like I can see scratch marks, and I can see, like, I even saw parts of like this of the foil number like peeling off as well from like a few of like the photos I've seen on like Twitter and such. So quality does stink, and I'm really disappointed that that number was skewed. I probably could have picked this up at Mead Motorsports so I could actually check my car, but regardless of not, that's the standard line of quality, so can't really complain about that. But one thing I want to say, guys, this car has like that matte saint finish that last year's car kind of had, but it looks so much better, guys. I mean, you see, we got ourselves a lot more white and a lot more black compared to just the green and red car that we had last year. Now, when they first announced this, I was like, well, that's pretty cool, but I didn't think it was going to look that good. But boy, I really am eating my words up, because this thing, the more I look at it, I just can't believe how much cool details are on this, guys. You got like different types of shadows and like different gradients going on in the background. It's not just all black. You can see we got like different transitions in the back with the green and the red and the black and the white. Especially the white, man. The white really makes this car stand out because, heck, white is in the Castrol logo, so I'm glad that they really incorporate that, especially up on top. I mean, look at that, dude. That right there is freaking perfect. Well, not that quality. Good lord. Lionel, can you paint your cars right? What the hell is this? It looks like the car did a blowover. Shit, is that too soon? I'm sorry, y'all. I know I can make some dark jokes sometimes, but man, I will have to say, man, this is probably a car that I think a lot of people will really underlook at in the diecast photos. But when you actually get this car in person, man, and I think even Dennis Mead as well from Mead Motorsports even said that this car looks fucking fantastic. So if you can't get my approval, get it from the GOAT himself, Dennis Mead. So but god dang, dude, I really like this, guys. I hate to bring up this holiday because I know it's almost September. Wake me up when September ends. This car kind of giving me a little bit of a holiday vibe, you know, the Christmas vibes. It really is. I mean, because like, this is so cool, man. I guess you're probably wondering, okay, what is Castrol Edge? Well, I mean, I wonder if I could be put on the edge of glory after this review. Get it? Because it says Edge. Oh, whatever. Probably get Edge myself. But anyways, Castrol Edge, I guess, has something to do. It's like a more premium. It's kind of like premium gas, basically. So you're getting like a better quality, more, you know, sustainable and better efficient oil, I'm assuming. I've used Castrol oil before, but I drive a Toyota, so that should not correlate well with it because, you know, that's a Ford sponsor, damn it, and can't say it to the NASCAR fans. I'm just kidding, y'all, but really like the details on this. But, of course, this paint scheme is pretty familiar, as we do got some more quality issues. Good Lord, looks like, is that an oil spill right there? That right there looks like what happens when you leave brake fluid too long on paint. It will bubble up and shrivel up, and yeah, that looks like what happens. So, that or some idiot just took a white on, like, I'm gonna fix this car, and it just went, So, yeah. Quality does fucking suck on this. I mean, I have every right to complain. And we get 2 vampire. Oh, we get, I thought those were ants for a second, but no, that's the quality that we got. So, but it's a 1/64 scale toy car, so I shouldn't complain, but I paid money for this, so I have every right to. So, I love being a sarcastic bastard sometimes, guys. But, and there's all those sponsors you guys can see right there. Of course, we don't have the collar sponsorship anymore, or Kohler, whatever you want to call it. But still is really nice. Another paint chip right there. Good Lord. My God, I guess you could say the quality is quite low. So, I'm having too much fun with this review, guys. But this is definitely a car that I think a lot of people are really going to like, especially since Chris Buescher was able to get his 3rd win with RFK in this car. As you guys know, he already has 3 wins now. Well, 4 wins now with RFK. I mean, if you want to count the Bristol race from last year. But he made this paint scheme pretty famous, because this is the same paint scheme, just put the 17 instead of the 6. Brought into victory lane at Michigan, which was pretty surprising. But I'm glad that Roush won at Michigan, because it makes sense. I mean, they are literally like not far away from what's the Irish Hills, which ain't far from Detroit. And, you know, that's mostly Ford Fest. I mean, heck, you even got, the Detroit Lions, which is like sponsored by Ford. So it was a good day to be a Ford fan. And I really do like this as well, because like I call me crazy, but I'm kind of getting a little bit of like Carl Lever vibes a little bit, because you got the red and the green, so I'm getting like Office Depot and Aflac vibes just looking at this. I know it sounds crazy, but heck, as you can see, I am an Edwards fan. I mean, with all my cars right there, so there's a little sneak preview of some of my Edwards cars, as we went mobile for a second, and we definitely went up on the edge on that. But now I'm time to start a comparison of the Castrol car from last year. And don't get me wrong, I do love the Castrol car. But this is like, if I had to say, like, this is like, I don't know. I would say that the paint scheme has matured. It has matured. It was pretty simple last year, which I do admire. It's a lot better than Newman's 2021 or 2020 car. But wow, the direction that they went in with this car really, really goes well with what the product is selling, and that's Castrol Edge. I mean, you can probably find that at your Walmarts if I'm not mistaken. So they do have the black bottle, so I understand why it's all black. But really, really nice, guys. I mean, there is some cool detail with the original Castrol car, but this is just so much better, guys. I was a little worried that it was going to get too overcomplicated and like it would just take the experience out of it, but not at all. Not at all. But who knows? I could be talking crazy on my ass, and people actually might prefer this car a little bit more than the 2023 car. But I would still recommend getting both. And I did not even realize this as well, guys. I did not even realize this. The 6 actually, okay, it's the same, it's it's skewed this way, but on this side, it's actually skewed the other way. I never realized that until now. I don't know if that was something that Keselowski or RFK decided to change for 2023, but, yeah, I mean, that does look pretty skewed and a little tilted compared to this. This is pretty much perfect, but that looks a little bit better, I will say that. If the placement was a little more, straighter. I mean, goddamn, I need a leveler. But feel free to comment below what you guys have to say about that, if you prefer this version or the 2023 version. But this is definitely one I would probably not hesitate. I mean, it's probably the best Keselowski car that we got so far with RFK. Their paint schemes have just drastically improved year in and year out. But yeah, comment below what you guys have to share about that. As this is going to wrap up the diecast review of the Brad Keselowski 2023 Castrol Edge Ford Mustang for the NASCAR Cup Series and RFK Racing. Comment, subscribe, and this has been OBB, and I'm going to go get an oil change, y'all.